Hi friends, my name's Hannah and welcome back to another video. So the lighting is pretty bad today, I have to apologise. I've actually got like a white screen next to me. I'm buying a ring light soon, but I don't have it right now. But I really wanted to film this video to share with you this amazing deal on this book, which is the Lego Minifigure, A Visual History. Now this is by DK, as it says up here, and this is currently on sale for £8 on Amazon, and I also bought it for £8 in WHSmith. So it is a fantastic deal, great for Christmas, and also I just wanted to share it with you because it is so cool and one of my new favourite books. So this book essentially tells the story of the Lego minifigure right from the 1970s when it was first introduced up until modern day. I think the latest minifigure it's got is, let's have a flick through. So it goes right up until 2020. So it is a couple of years out of date, but not much has changed really. And we have an exclusive minifigure, which you actually receive, it's so big, which you actually receive in this book. So we have an orange spaceman, which is exclusive to this book. So if you are a Lego collector, this might also be a fun book for you. And £8 I feel isn't that bad. It retails for £30. So if you can get it on a deal, that is great. But let's talk about it. So as I said, you get an exclusive Lego minifigure, but you also get so much information about Lego minifigures as well. So from the back it says, enter the world of minifigures with this fully updated edition. The first minifigure was created in 1978, and today the entire minifigure population could circle the globe more than 5 times. Starring more than 2,000 of the most popular and rarest minifigures from the Lego minifigure series, and themes including Ninjago, the Lego movie, Star Wars, City, Harry Potter and many more. From astronauts and vampires to superheroes and movie characters, feast your eyes on the most awesome minifigures of every decade. And this book is so detailed. I'll show you a couple of pages. I've been reading it for a while. I'm only up to the 1990s, so I've read the 1970s and the 1980s. So you know, it has loads of information about the history of the minifigure. So this starts from the 1960s and early 1970s. You have these ones, and I was showing it to my mum, and she says she remembers these minifigures, which are brick built. So you built them completely from bricks, and then it sort of shows how it began to be brought to life. It actually talks about what a minifigure is, because some minifigures that I thought were minifigures are not minifigures. Honestly, take a shot every time I say minifigure and you'll be so drunk by the end of this video. But it says up here, for example, which is something I didn't know, without hair or a hat piece, a minifigure stands exactly 4 Lego bricks high. This precise measurement makes it easier to construct Lego buildings and vehicles that can fit minifigures inside. So I never knew that. It has to be exactly 4 high, and it's built from a head, torso and leg piece. So anything else is not technically a minifigure, which is really cool. They do come in different sizes as well. So some minifigures have short legs, like this clown up here. But there's so much interesting stuff. It talks about like the design process of a minifigure and also a timeline, so a key minifigure from sort of each decade. We've got the Harry Potter ones that start up here in 2001. Obviously I love Lego Harry Potter, so that's what I'm really interested in. We have a baby that was introduced in 2016. I think that's really cool. We've got some just really cool stuff, and it does talk about stuff that looks like minifigures but aren't minifigures. So we've got the 1970s, which is when they were first introduced, 1978 with the spaceman. But that's essentially what the book is about. I'll show you again another page. So this is 1980. Basically every page looks like this, and you have 1 page per year. So there's 1980, 1981, etc, etc. So it has 1 page per year. You have the sort of main minifigures that were introduced, so a little bit about the year down here. The main ones that are introduced. You have a bit that aren't minifigures, so up here in the grey boxes, that's where we have things like Duplo and things that aren't minifigures but look like them, little did you know things, and then there's just some really nice like captions under all the minifigures. You know, so gas worker, when this minifigure signed up for a job, she thought the shell symbol on her uniform meant she'd be working at the beach. So it's quite an amusing read for both kids and adults. And it's just so cool. I'm really starting to get into more of like the history of Lego and things like that. So for example, in 1989, that was when first faces were introduced that had different facial features like lipstick and moustaches, because before it was just that basic yellow with 2 eyes and a smiley face, and I did not know that. I also have discovered that the women's hairpiece from 1986, so this woman here from 1986. Her hairpiece is then later used on Severus Snape in 2001. So it's really interesting. There's so many different facts in this book, and it's just fascinating just to read through. There's a couple of other Lego books I really want to get my hands on as well, because it's just fascinating reading the history of this company and how it's become so ingrained in culture today. You know, people talk about Lego and they might be talking about something that's not actually Lego, but they say it's Lego because it's so ingrained in our culture and society, and I just think it's so cool. And you know, as you get like later on into this book, you start to get more you know, the years take up more pages. So this is like the 4th or 5th 2012 page, because there's so many different Lego minifigures. But you have like the Statue of Liberty, you have the Easter Bunny, you have a boxer from, obviously that was the year of the Olympic Games in London, so they released some special London commemorative ones. And you know, the minifigure I think is just so cool in today's society. I have minifigures everywhere. I mean, I've literally got Sirius Black like sat next to me, and I just think like this little thing right here has done so much in this world, and people are so obsessed with them. Oh, this is cool. We've also got things like rare minifigures, for example. So the Lego Universe Nexus astronaut looks like the one in the book, but not exactly. We have a gold Mr. Gold, the wooden minifigure, 50th anniversary minifigure, Toy Fair Iron Man, Lady Chef. They're just really cool. There's so much information packed in here. It'd be such a good Christmas or birthday present. Honestly, if you've got young kids and you give this as Christmas, like, don't expect to hear from them for the day, because there is so much in here, and probably quite a lot that they'd like recognize, especially if they've got a lot of Lego, or if you gave them some Lego for Christmas. That would be really cool to put in. I'm just so fascinated by this. I'm going to shut it because otherwise I'm just going to be sat here reading it. But that is the Lego minifigure book. I don't think this review has been that comprehensive, because to be honest, I just got so excited. I just want to sit and read this book, even the pages that I've already read. It's absolutely packed full of information. DK books I have to recommend. I've got so many of them. Really recommend them, but the Lego minifigure one is my new favourite. It's a really cool book. I hope you enjoyed this video, whatever sort of rambling nonsense it is. And I hope it maybe gives you a Christmas present idea. It might be a good Secret Santa as well. That could be a really good idea. So I will pop a link in the description to a few different places that you can pick this up. If you're international, I guess Amazon would be the place for you, but if you're in the UK, you can also pick it up from WHSmith's, as well as Amazon and probably some other bookstores, but you might have to pay a little bit more. These are just the places that I know for cheap, because Smith's and Amazon both have it as 70% off at just £8. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, no matter how rambly it was. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've got this book, or if you're picking it up, or if you love minifigures, because I find them so cool. And don't forget to subscribe to check out when I post new videos. I'm doing Vlogmas this year and I'm so excited about it, so make sure you follow along to see all my Vlogmas videos. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for a new video.